So you can't be irresponsible with your platform and then, you know, push it underneath the guise of I'm fighting for your freedom of speech too, girl. That's not how this shit works. I'm the librarian, and I came to read. That's the point blank bottom line, you know what I mean? End of the fucking conversation, period, of the issue at hand, girl. You are completely, Kanye, you are completely irresponsible with your platform, and it has repercussions that your ass likes to ignore. Now, this shirt is a cute ass fucking crop top, small as fuck probably, and it's just inspired by what you have going on since you want to be somebody's Captain Save-A-Ho. And even Kim Kardashian came out here saying, girl, while you're over here showing your house, we had an agreement that that shit would not happen. Now, this first started off with Kanye just awakening, just rising to Twitter. It's just like, oh God, here the shit comes again. I talked about it in my previous videos. I think like 2 previous videos I've been covering it. But I was like, girl, I just need to give this a completely separate video of its own. I had to get down into the nitty gritty. Now, when we first started with this picture, he's like, does this look like the sunken place? I'm just like, girl, while you're over here trying to finesse and stunt on our asses, girl, it's not decorated. It's, you know what I mean? It's not decorated. You thought you were on Game of Thrones, but even Game of Thrones decorate they shit. It looks lonely as hell. It does actually look like the sunken place. And even Jordan Peele retweeted that shit and said, girl, I'm getting inspired and now I'm continuing to write Get Out too. So it's just, the shit kept piling up. And then we finally got a picture of Kanye West in his motherfucking Make America Great Again hat. And you know, we had a picture of him posting it on Twitter saying that he finally got his hat signed and Donald Trump is his brother. There were a lot of other things he had to say. Let's get into it. You don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He's my brother. I love everyone. I don't agree with everything anyone does. That's what makes us individuals. Kanye West, you cannot come up here, and there was Chance the Rapper also too, saying that, you know, Kanye West is fine, y'all, essentially y'all girls need to just keep it quiet so I can keep tap dancing to Kirk Franklin, who's, girl, he sounds just like a pastor to me. It sounds like the same type of swindling, you know. It sounds, so I'm not sure why a lot of people were surprised at what Chance the Rapper said, girl. You know that type of respectability bullshit that a lot of these artists, a lot of your faves are out here trying to be radical. Now, Kanye West is one of those people. He tries to be radical, and you can see it. There are people who are just radical, and there are people who try to be radical, and that's what a lot of your faves like to do. Now, instead of trying to be radical in a way that encourages or pushes forward their community, they pick ways that allow them to fit into power, allow them to fit into white supremacy, while also claiming that, yeah, this artistry makes me radical and that's why I'm doing it. It's just, I'm not buying the bullshit. I'm not buying it. And yes, I know that Kanye West is dealing with issues, with mental issues. We are all dealing with some type of trauma. I'm not trying to minimize it at all, but let's not act like Kanye West is completely incoherent. Let's not act like Kanye West doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Kanye knows what he's doing. He's been called a genius for a reason. Kanye knows exactly what he's doing. And for you all, and Chance the Rapper especially, a lot of y'all are underneath this idea that, yeah, black people don't have to be Democrats, so I don't know why y'all are mad. Yes, you're right. Black people don't have to be Democrats at all. But why is this conversation only coming up when there's somebody black cooning? Like, just leave him alone. He ain't like the rest of y'all black people. Let's maintain the status, and maintaining the status quo for any type of minority never got them anywhere. Kanye said, if your friend jumps off the bridge, you don't have to do the same. Yay being gay is a fight for you to be you. But he doesn't understand that when he endorses somebody who has trash ass rhetoric, I can't be myself, bitch. You know what I mean? If the people that you are supporting have this idiotic ass rhetoric, I can't be my fucking, or creating laws preventing me from literally living my life. How the hell am I gonna be myself, girl? So you're saying that somebody who literally defended Nazis, I cannot get behind that, Kanye. Okay? You're saying that I'm supposed to just, you're brothers with somebody who defended Nazis. And these are the only times for some reason that y'all choose to point out the government. Oh, well, Obama, what did he say? Obama didn't help fucking Chicago. He'd been president for 8 years. As if Obama was supposed to be able to undo hundreds of years of oppression and poverty cycled on top of each other, on top of each other, on top of each other. As he's supposed to pull out all of those families in all those neighborhoods in 8 years what they've experienced for fucking generations is supposed to solve problems, and that goes for every problem. And this other tweet, and it's just like, wow, I should, like, Kim Kardashian actually is a save hoe at this point, because she's trying to save your ass. He said, my wife just called me and she wanted me to make this clear to everyone. I don't agree with everything Trump does. I don't agree 100% with anyone but myself. And to me, that sounded like a fucking logical fallacy. Essentially, the argument that people are making is that just that y'all have no idea what goes on in the government. Y'all support Obama and Hillary and Bernie Sanders. All these people have lied to y'all faces. All these people have done fucked up things in the name of the United States because they're politicians. And to me, I just don't understand. Am I supposed to, okay, I have two options. I can either step on a fucking fucked up ass thorn, or I can put my whole left foot in acid. I don't understand. Yes, we are currently in systems that fuck us up. We are. But we have to be smart about what we're doing. You have to make sure that you're making the smartest decision. And to me, Kanye, this doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I'm not finna be buddying up. I'm not finna be getting my shit signed by anybody who's defending white supremacists. KKK doesn't speak when our nigger asses get shot the fuck up in the street. Like literally life and death. We're not talking about bullshit ass, oh, where should the taxes go? Or, you know what I mean? We're not talking about, oh, maybe we need to raise a town hall here instead of here, bitch. We're talking about life and death issues, and where people who look like you, Kanye West, have been fucked up and shot by white supremacists, by Nazis, and this man went up on there and said, there's good people on both sides, and thinking like Candace Owens will get you to be under this illusion that once you shift administrations, you can get rid of everything, the history of racism, the history of the oppression that has caused what we are facing today. So when you think like somebody like Candace Owens, I can see why you think that Trump might be your savior. I don't understand why a lot of people are dragging Obama, saying that he can't solve the shit. He couldn't solve the shit in 8 years. But y'all think Trump's idiotic ass can't? His fucking incompetent ass can? I don't understand that shit. When Ebro's annoying ass went on there and they had a conversation and Kanye West just kept repeating, I love you, and it's just, it came off weird and eerie, and then he went on Twitter talking about love will lead the way. I hate when these rich ass motherfuckers get up on there and talking about love will lead in the way, bitch. No ma'am. Resources will lead the fucking way. People who don't have anything to lose don't understand the concept of fear. You must not understand what that means. Of course you can live by love, I guess, in certain areas of your life if these areas are not affected by the policies that Trump is creating, or at least you think you won't be affected by the negative things that he is doing. Love is cute, love is fun, love is great, bitch, but I think I was watching Legion and that they said, girl, the lovers aren't the ones who survive. Love is fun, love is great. I was watching Legion on FX and they said, girl, the lovers aren't the one who survive, sis. It's the fighters, okay? Because loving is cute, we're just ignoring everything that has happened, like Candace Owens. We're ignoring racism, we're ignoring systematic fucking oppression and poverty and the issues that are going on in school. We're telling kids to do school and get into college, but if they can't fucking eat, how in the fuck are they gonna fucking, pay attention in class, but we're just ignoring all this shit because we're victors, right? We're not victims, we're victors. So of course you think that love will solve all the answers, bitch. It's not that goddamn simple. But you are. I just hate that people get to a certain level of fucking money and fame a lot of times, and it's not even that too. It's a lot of people who are cooning who don't have as much, and I see it every day, and they think that will solidify. I can't believe Chance the, I can believe it because the thing that he taps dances to comes from white supremacy as well, and y'all go up for it. So Chance is saying Kanye's in a great space and he's not affected by folks trying to question his mental or physical health. Same gay from the VMAs, same gay from the telethon. And it's just like, yeah, that Kanye stood up against white supremacy, bitch. He stood up against Taylor Swift's dumb ass. You know what I mean? He stood up against, he said, Bush doesn't care about black. Jesus Christ. But the things that Kanye West has done at least those two things has drawn the attention to where it would make sense for it to go. You know what I mean? It would make sense for it to go to Beyonce in that moment when she worked so hard and this fucking, you know what I mean, girl? Whatever you feel about that video was trash compared to Single Ladies, and that's just that, girl. You know what I mean? And so he was bringing light to the fact that white supremacy is still alive and well in this government, okay? So those are two things, if you're talking about a radical yay, that makes sense. that will lead us to in a direction that won't be our fucking demise. But when he's literally cuddled up with Satan, he who has treated Diamond, what the fuck, Diamond and Silk's trash at you coons will cycle in and cycle out. And the cycling in gets you excited, it puts you on a high, but when you lose all your motherfucking base, your followers, when you lose your integrity, when you lose who you were, you're gonna be wondering if this shit was worth it in the first place. Just to make a statement, just to be different. And y'all already know there will be people who are supporting him. There will be people who are just like, y'all just want to be mad black people. Y'all don't accept anybody else's opinions because y'all are just mad and angry. Snowflakes, y'all are sensitive. If I'm sensitive about not wanting to be literally murdered by white supremacy or anybody who's homophobic, or to be kept trapped by law, racist ass or homophobic or transphobic ass laws that the administration is trying to create, I'll be a sensitive snowflake, bitch. But yeah, as I said, I think that the most dangerous thing is that people are trying to defend him, or he's trying to defend himself underneath this like idea that, well, it's just free speech and y'all need to get over it. But speech has consequences. Rhetoric has consequences, especially when you are in a position of power. It has consequences that even you don't even realize it will affect you, and it has affected you. I just can't understand how some people can't see that they are pets to these people. The only time they acknowledge you, I mean, Colin has been kneeling and saying, girl, stop shooting the fuck out of us. And these people are the same ones who tell these hoes to stop disrespecting the NFL. I mean, when all he was saying was just stop, please stop killing us. That's all he's saying. And he's saying that the people are saying that that's completely disrespectful. How dare he? And you're going to, as a black ass man, if they see your ass walking up and down, sis, especially these people don't know who the fuck you are. As a black ass man, you're gonna stand behind an administration, somebody who says things like that, who literally put your life and people who look like you, your life in danger. And you're gonna come up here on Twitter and tell us that we're the ones who should shut the fuck up because freedom of speech is here, girl, and we need to lead by love. These girls don't love you, girl. They don't love you, sis. They love what you can do for them. Why is it that when our brains are fucking flying all over the motherfucking place, they don't say shit, but when your ass is tap dancing, you know, when you're cooning, all of a sudden it's, oh, great one, Kanye. They quick to retweet that shit, but when we're out here, I mean, kids don't have no food in schools, bitch. You know what I mean? Betsy's out here fucking taking away Title IX protections. What are you talking about? You have a daughter, you have a son who's gonna be in the school system, hopefully, or in a school system. How could you not relate to that? There's so many issues, and it's like, yes, we support someone who has most of our views. That's why we support them, sis. So if Donald Trump, if your views align with the racist, misogynist, homophobic ass view, transphobic ass views of Donald Trump, I don't wanna be around you. I don't want to be around, if those are most of the views that match up, then girl, I don't want to be around you, girl. I know that if we support someone, we won't agree with everything that they do, obviously, but goddamn, Kanye, we can't act that stupid, can we? But yeah, we all know that this partisan ass government needs to be revamped, but I want y'all to have this conversation more often and not just when it's time for you to tap dance and coon or whatever will get you the most publicity, all right? Have a good goddamn evening.